Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's Rainbow Fish Day. I'm so excited you could join us again, or welcome if you're new. I'm so happy that you could come. I'm Denyse from Artist at Heart Paint Party. This is our 6th week of doing live art parties. So I'm really excited that we're going to have a guest. Her name's Laura, and she's from the Greater Cleveland Aquarium. She's going to talk to us about a special exhibit that they have. It's special rainbow fish. And so she's going to come on the screen and live from the aquarium. And Joe's behind the scenes, and he's going to bring Laura on. So I want you guys, Joe, whenever you're ready, you can bring Laura on if she's ready. Hi, Laura. Oh, we can't hear you. Can you just you have no sound. Check your audio if you can. Hang on, Laura, I don't know if you know this, but you have no sound. I don't know if you can hear me, but check your audio because you're silent. Oh, no. Turn the volume up, maybe. Any chance you have headphones? Little earbuds you could plug in? Okay. So again, you guys that have been with us from the beginning, you know that this is, we're always experimenting and trying things new. I cannot hear anything coming from you guys, but you could probably hear me, huh? Can you hear me? Yeah, you're silent. Check the computer, the mic on the computer, make sure that's on. Your mic, so you can hear me, but I can't hear you. So if you check this mic on the computer and make sure it's on and the volume's up. All right, I'm not real techie, but we have no sound. We can't hear anything. Perfect. Okay, we'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, Joe, take her off. Thank you, guys. All right, you guys know we're experimenting here. Especially you guys, from the very beginning, we would hear echoing and all these volume sounds. And so we learned that, we had to adjust, and people have to turn their volume down. Sometimes it helps if you put the earbuds in, and then it prevents the echoing sound. Actually, Rachel was helping us one day, and I thought that it was my sound. I don't know if you guys were watching that particular day. So Rachel was doing the talking for me, because I didn't think you guys could hear me, and it ended up you could hear me, but Rachel couldn't. So it was Rachel's computer that had the issue. So, we're just experimenting here. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to see some of the awesome Earth Day art that came in yesterday. Joe, you want to show some of the Earth Day pictures from yesterday? So you guys, these are just a variety of artworks that were created during our Earth Day project. People messaged me, texted me, emailed me photos. So I just wanted to thank you for creating with me on Earth Day and sending me the photos to share with the world. They came out great, you guys. I'm really, again, look at paint, crayon, color pencils, chalk. You guys used a variety of supplies. I love that. Look, she used a paper plate. I love that. That's thinking outside the box. I didn't tell you to use a plate, but you did. So that's awesome. Again, very creative. Let's give Laura another try, Joe.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, we did it. I can hear you too.
Okay, awesome.
Sorry about that.
Oh, sweat. All right, Laura. Well, I'm Denyse. Welcome so much. We're so excited that you could join us today from the greater
I'm
Cleveland.
excited.
All right. So what are you standing in front of?
So let me introduce myself real quick. I'm Laura. I'm an aquarist here at the Greater Cleveland Aquarium, the beautiful Cleveland Aquarium. So my job is to take care of all of the animals, basically like a zookeeper, except I work with specifically fish and turtles and salamanders and things like that. So I'm standing in our Asia Australia exhibit. This is our rainbow fish cylinder. If you can see in there, we have a ton of fish in there.
Very cool.
They're very pretty.
What do you feed them?
So they eat a variety of things depending on the species. We do have 3 species in there. They're omnivores, so they'll eat plants and animal matter too. So they'll eat algae and other fish, little things like that. Insects, some of them will eat pollen. So a big wide variety. They're not picky. They love to eat. It's their favorite thing.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. I can go through each species that's in there real quick. As I said, there's 3 species. The most obvious one to me are the big red ones. There's one right there and up here. They have those silver scales on them. Those are the red salmon rainbow fish. So those guys are the ones who will eat pollen. They really prefer living in habitats that have a lot of plant matter and branches and things to make them feel safe that they can swim through, and they'll eat the fallen flowers that come into their little river and lakes that they live in Papua New Guinea.
Mm.
So one of the other species that you'll see is this big blue one here. He's in the back. See if I can get him to come forward. There he is. So that's the Lake Kabutu rainbow fish. They are very specific to a certain lake in Papua New Guinea. They're really pretty. They're like a bright turquoise blue color. Their color can actually change depending on if they're stressed or what they've eaten. They'll be anywhere from that pretty turquoise blue color to like a dark cobalt blue, depending on, I don't know, if there's a storm coming through and they're frightened or something like that. They'll be really dark and it'll help them blend in with their surroundings a little more. The females of all of the rainbow fish, but those especially, are drastically different. They're these like drab little orangey or greenish, boring looking ones. They're definitely not as pretty as the males. It's unfortunate. So the other species that we have in there is the Bosemani. Where's one? Let me see if I can find one here for you. Oh, he's over here. So they are the half orange, half blue ones, and they're big. There's one, yeah. So those guys are pretty unique to rainbow fish because they are the only rainbow fish that is split vertically with their color instead of horizontally like all of the other ones. They're a bright blue and a bright orange. You can't miss them. Those guys are actually endangered due to overfishing and pollution in their waterways. All of the rainbow fish in general like really cool, clear water, and they are, where they live in Papua New Guinea, it's known for pollution, and they're popular in the aquarium trade, and so people will overfish them. It's really unfortunate because they're really pretty and they're very important in their environment. That's our rainbow fish.
Wow. Well, I'm hoping now with less pollution that I've actually been reading and seeing that so many things are thriving, and so let's hope that they're able to bounce back or swim back. Or
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I've seen lots of good reports of animals returning to places that they should be but haven't been. So I hope so.
Right. Wow. Well, thanks so much for the information. I hope you can join us in the creation part. I don't know if you have paint where you are, but
I do. Yeah.
Yay. So
That's awesome.
If you want to pop in later and show us or not, you don't have to, but we're going to get going. And thanks so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for understanding my technical difficulties.
Oh, every day, Laura, every day.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
That was super fun, you guys. Yay! All right, look, there's always a little something that goes on. And what do? We go with the flow, especially on a water day. We go with the flow. We swim with the current. All right, so that's all I got for fish right now. So I know you guys want to start drawing, so I'm going to do a practice drawing. And look, she was talking about some of them that have that vertical definition with color. Some are all, I made mine really bright because they're rainbow fish. And you can do it half and half. Like she said, the ones that are really distinct, where they're actually split in the half and then they're two different colors, or you can make them the color of the rainbow. It's your fish. You be unique and creative. I'm going to move back over here because it's easier for me to draw from that side. That was so fun. Yay. I can't wait to go down there. All right, so I'm going to just use some computer paper for my sloppy copy. This is just our practice. I'm going to use a Sharpie just because you can see it from far away. And let's see, I'll start with the body. Yours does not have to look like mine. I'm going to do a little fin over here, so I'm going to overlap it in there. I don't know if you guys have been watching the news or seeing any of the photos of all of the areas that are so polluted, and they're just clearing up. The air pollution is getting so much better. It's amazing. Eagles, Governor DeWine posted just like the eagles that are nesting and having babies, and just at mass amounts because, again, there's no one there to disturb them, and wildlife is going in places where they don't normally go, like in the street, because it's empty. It's actually pretty cool. So there's our practice. And again, you could do little bubbles. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. You could do Nemo. I know you guys love Nemo. Love your Nemo fish. You could do a shark. But I'm going to stick with the rainbow fish for today. We could always read the rainbow fish book. I have it in my basement, but I forgot to get it. So we can save that for another day, but I happen to love rainbow fish. And she was talking about the silver scales. If you guys want to add scales to your artwork, and again, you would take your time doing this, they could be like baby U's, and they would overlap each other. So those, again, you could do those silver if you have a silver crayon, or you can outline it with silver and then paint over it with watercolor paint. You just have to press really hard and then it'll show up. So you could, again, fill up your whole fish with those little baby U's to give it some texture. And if you have silver paint, you could add silver paint. I'm not going to use silver paint. And when I was in school with the kids, I used to use like silver stickers. We would have little silver stickers, and we would put them on there to make the scales look silvery. So now I'm going to go to my canvas. You do not have to use canvas. You can use your sketchbook. You can use paper. You can use cardboard. Whatever you guys have, you can use. And let's do, Alexa, play Fins by Jimmy Buffett. So I do that because of the copyright to music, but I think it's really wonderful to play music while you're creating. It really relaxes me. It makes me feel better. So does making art. So again, if you're new, we'd like to set off people's Alexas with different songs. And I don't have an Alexa and I can't play music, but you can. And I can't remember exactly, but I go, fins to the left, fins to the right. Okay, and you don't want to hear me sing any more than that. So here we go. We got to do some fins. And your fish, again, does not have to look like my fish. Your fish should look like your fish. And like I tell you guys every single day, if you make a mistake, you try again. You don't do it right, you try it again, and you try it again. And look what happened with our sound today. Did we quit? Did we roll around on the floor and kick our feet and scream and yell? No. What we do, we try it again, and we try it again. And you practice, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you do it again, and you do it again, and you just keep going. Right now you're going, slow down, slow down. I can't draw that fast. Why is she going so fast? I'm going to do some horizontal lines right here. And again, you guys, if you want to split your fish, you could split it with a horizontal line, or some of the ones in the tank that they had at the Greater Cleveland Aquarium were split vertical. Or Joe actually has a couple of photos of some rainbow fish that he could show you with different colors. Joe, do you have those photos? Okay, look at those pretty. That's the one that she was talking about. You couldn't see it up close, but you see how it's split down the center, and the back end is orange and the front end is blue and silvery. Thanks, Joe, and kind of green. Look at that. Very cool. That looks like a real rainbow fish. I might have to do that one. That's super cool. So that one has more oranges. So look at blues and greens here. And then yellows and orange. That looks like, I might have to try that one. Okay, I'll try to remember that. So it goes red and it starts here. I'm going to try to remember that because that would be cool to do like an actual rainbow fish. Remember, it was split more down the center. Super cool. All right. So what I want you guys to see with the two samples that I have here is, remember, for them to show up, you have to have contrast. So if you look at the orange and the yellow, those colors are bright, but I outlined it with black, and then the water's pretty light. This one, because I used blue and white to give it contrast, I made the water look darker around it. So it's still blue, but it's darker to make this one stand out. So they have to have contrast in order to pop out from the background. So let's start with, you guys know, if you've been with me, I like to paint from light to dark. And I'm pretty sure, Joe, let me see that rainbow fish one more time. The last one you just showed up, because I wanna try it. So this one, so it's the front half and then the back half. All right, thanks, Joe. So I'm gonna start right around here with my yellow. And again, I paint right over because I use permanent marker so I can still see through the paint. So I'm gonna use my yellow for my rainbow fish. Got a chunk of something. You guys know I'm reusing my plates. Well, what's happening is that some of the dry paint is getting in there. So I would do the yellow, then I would go, you know what? You guys, I didn't give myself red and orange because I didn't know I was gonna do that. So I'm gonna do, I'll go forward. I'll go more into the blues and greens because that's what I was planning on doing and that's what I have on my plate. And then I'll pour some red while you guys catch up. So I'm gonna add some green to it and I'm just blending it right on my canvas. Mixing it right into that yellow. And if you lose your fin or you lose those lines, you can always go back into it later and add into it. Back into it. I think the eye is pretty dark. So I'll leave the eye alone for right now. Again, you guys do not have to keep up with me. You have all day. So I went outside the line for the nose, which is fine because I'm going to make the water dark around it. So I would just cover that up. All right. So while you're playing catch up, I am going to get myself some orange and red. I try to have it all poured before you guys come on. But I also like to change things up. And I like to paint you know, different things. So now I'll have 3 different fish pictures. Oh, look, you guys know I do that every day. I get paint on my sleeve. Usually have my paint shirt on, but I wanted you guys to see my fish shirt, my aquarium shirt. And some red. So it's probably go right into the tail here. And I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. If you guys check in at Artist at Heart Paint Party on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, you can text me. Go to my website, artistatheart.org. You can text me. You can email me. You can message me all your photos from today. And then tomorrow we'll show them on our Flamingo Friday. We'll show all the artwork from today tomorrow. It kind of looks like it, right? Maybe I'll put a little more yellow in here. How's yours coming? Is it looking rainbowy? Is rainbowy a word? Or did I just make that up? All right, Jill, let me see the picture one more time. See, I wasn't planning. So it's kind of close, right? It looks a little bit bluer. That one's a little bit bluer in here, so maybe I'll put some more blue in there. Does that look blue on the screen? Now I could always add the scales later. I'm definitely gonna have to wash this shirt. I love this shirt. So if you use acrylic paint and you get it on your clothes, if you wash it right away, it'll come out. The longer it sits in your clothes, the less likely it is to come out. And it comes off your skin, your hair, your nails, all that stuff. But your clothes is fabric, just like a canvas. So once it dries on there, it's part of your shirt. That's why it's good to wear a paint shirt. But I want you guys to see my fish. Let's see. All right, that's pretty good and what I'll do is I'll go back into it in a little bit and add the black. You guys know I don't like to use black till the end. And then the next thing you guys can do is the water. So because I want to have a pop, I want to have contrast, I'm going to use darker blues and greens for my water. So really, it just depends on what color your fish is. You just want to make sure that you have contrast so that it shows up. So once I get the black out, I can outline it in black and it will pop out even more. But I definitely want it darker around my fish, and then I can lighten it up as I work my way out. I wanted to thank Donna yesterday. Donna posted links to various questions that I was asking yesterday about water. Joe, can you put up Donna's image? There's Donna. That was Donna. Thank you. Donna was posting yesterday. If you guys check out the links from yesterday, she posted various links on how much water there is on the earth, how much water there is in the human body. So that was, I know a lot of you guys got that answer right yesterday, but she actually found scientific links and posted them to share with you guys, which I thought was super nice, and I really appreciate it. So thank you, Donna, for doing that. Now, how would I make my water lighter if I wanted to make my water lighter? You guys should know that, those of you guys that have been with me. Put a little white in there. Put a little white in there, and I love to see the brush strokes. Look at that up close. You see those brush strokes? It just gives it a cool texture. You could make it wavy. You know, you could give it like brush strokes so that it's wavy. Or just like this. This is where I get in trouble. I paint the edge and then I put my arm over it. And then I get it all over my shirt. So Laura was talking a lot about New Guinea. Do you know where New Guinea is? Let's see if anybody can come up with the answer where New Guinea is. Where is New Guinea? Is New Guinea in the United States? Let's see, Joe. If anybody gets the answer, you can put it up on the screen. All right, you guys, I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to flip it around just so I don't get my good shirt dirty. That way I can't. So my face is floating. That looks funny. It's floating upside down, but that way I won't stick my arm in the wet paint. I don't think it's a good sign when fish float upside down. I had some goldfish when I was little. I don't think I was really good at taking care of them. I definitely did not enjoy cleaning out the tank. Let's say that. Let's call it I won't even call it a tank. I'm going to call it a bowl. A bowl that was usually dirty and murky. And if you're just joining us, my fish is upside down so I don't get dirty. And once I outline everything, people love to outline in black first because it's so bold and you can see it better, but then you get black and everything. I bump into the black paint and I get it in all my pretty colors. So I'm gonna do the black at the end and then you're gonna just watch it pop out. I know there's another fish sound. How about Alexa, play How Far I'll Go? These songs are courtesy of Darcy, my sister, who is finding us some Alexa songs. Okay, I'll flip him back over because I know it's driving some of you guys crazy to see him upset. Okay, now he's fishing like he's swimming upstream. All right, now I'm gonna outline it in black and I'm gonna do his eyeball. Because I know you're thinking, why didn't she do his eyeball yet? So let's do this ring here. Looks like a donut. A fish flavored donut. How about that? That would be pretty gross. I'll do the colored part later. And now I'm going to outline them. You could do a whole school of fish. You don't have to just do one. I'm gonna hold it up so you can see because there's a glare on it. Maybe the inside of his eye. Maybe I do it a little green. Oh, I forgot his fin. His side fin. I'm sure it has a name. I don't think it's called side fin. I don't know what it's called. I know he has a line here. And then we have some lines in here. How's yours coming? I'm going to put a little white back in the eye. Here. Because I want it to look different than the rest of them. Do you see that white? And I could add some white into that fin here, again, to make it stand out a little bit from the rest of the fish. Like a highlight. Maybe you put one down below too. And again, you guys keep going. Make it, your own. Do whatever you want to it. Because you put purple in the water, blue, dark blue, light blue, green. You could put, your name on it. You can name the fish. Name the rainbow fish. Let's name the fish while we're finishing up our fish. And again, you could put little babies around here. You could put some seaweed. You put some rocks at the bottom. Think outside the box, you guys. Come up with your own art ideas. I don't have to tell you. You don't need permission. You just do it. You need permission from home with whatever you're doing, but not from me, because I say think outside the box and do your own thing. And I want to see pictures. So if you're on Facebook, you can check in at Artist at Heart Paint Party. You can tag me at Artist at Heart Paint Party. And you can also message me on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, artistatheart.org is my website. On there, it has my LinkedIn profile. It has my Instagram. It has Facebook and YouTube, all that stuff, and my email. So you guys can email me, text me, message me, any means to get me the photographs. And we'll feature your rainbow fish tomorrow on the show, like the photos. But today, if you guys want to come on the screen and share with us how far you are, you can show us your rainbow fish or whatever kind of fish you created. Now, there's going to be a link Joe's going to put up. It's going to say StreamYard, and then you click the link. But there's a green room. That's the waiting room down below. It only allows so many people in there at one time. And so everyone tries to come on right in the beginning. And again, you don't go right on the screen. You go into the green room. Joe will bring you up on the screen, and you can say, turn your volume down a little bit, but don't mute it, and say where you're from, and show us your artwork. And if you want to tell us how old you are, that's fine as well. And let's see what else. Thanks for sharing. And Joe's going to give you guys the link to pop up. We'll share some of our artwork. And then tomorrow we're doing, let me show you. We're doing Fabrizio Flamingo Friday. Joe, you got the link? I don't know. All right. So again, show us your fish if you guys want to. I'm going to move this over just a little bit because I see better on the screen if I'm in the middle, because it's hard for me to see from far away. Hi.
Hi.
Brianna.
My name is Brianna. I'm from St. Benedict's, PA. This is mine so far.
Looks great. Thank you, Brianna.
Hi,
Brianna.
no, my name is Laura.
Oh, Laura. It's your mom's. Sorry, Laura.
Yeah, it's my mom's account.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is my artwork so far. I didn't add eyes to my fish yet, and I'm adding some coral and some seaweed at the bottom.
Coral. I need to add coral. Thank you. Good idea, Laura.
Oh my God.
Yes, 20 degrees.
Hi, Jessica.
Yeah, but you said it should be here.
Looks great. Thank you, Jessica. Bye. Hi, Bailey.
We should do a read with Denyse at 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
And you could read Rainbow Fish.
Oh, my goodness. That's an idea. That was great. Thank
I
you.
think the color is backwards, but
Yeah,
it's okay.
that's right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi, Adriana.
This is my artwork so far, and I use a piece of wood because I don't have any more canvas.
I love the wood. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi,
Hi, guys.
my name's Abby Fine. I'm from Medina, Ohio.
Yay.
This is my fish.
Oh, I love the pink.
Thank you.
Thanks, Abby.
More canvas.
Hi, everyone. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
This is mine.
Hi,
Morning. Thanks, Leanna.
I'm Fine. I'm from Medina, Ohio.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love the
Hi. This is mine. There's a fishing boat at the top. And I'm doing a private party next, I think, Tuesday with you.
Yeah.
Pick the animals.
Are you doing the elephants?
Yeah, the elephants.
That's awesome.
I thought the goldfish could be named Goldie the goldfish.
I like that. Goldie, that's cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Sandra from Massachusetts. This is my painting so far.
Oh, that looks really nice.
Bye.
Hi, thank you for sharing. Hi, Kate.
Hi. This is mine.
That looks great.
And I also decorated this rock.
Oh, that looks really pretty.
And then this is like what I like wiped off my paint and it like turns like rainbow.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Hi, Danny.
Hi. Hi.
Let's see your fish.
How are you?
That looks
How are
great.
you?
Good. How are you?
How are you, Denyse? Good, and you? This is my finished fish. Its name is Noah.
Noah, you have so much room on that paper. You could put 3 more fish.
Okay.
Thanks, Danny. And then send me a picture of it.
Tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Hi.
Hi.
Tell her you're painting. Tell her your name.
My name is Violet. This is my painting.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing. Hi.
Hi.
And she our mermaid. Mermaid in training.
This is my fish so far. I still haven't finished it yet, though.
Yes, I love that. Wow.
Thank
Take
you for
your
doing
time.
this as
You're welcome. Thanks for doing it with me. And take your time. That's so pretty.
Trace it on there.
Thank you. Hi, guys.
This is my first one that I made. I made a rainbow fish. And then this is my second one I made. I made a clownfish.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
And then the first one I made, I was just drawing something when I was waiting for you, and I made this.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
This is mine. I like put a sunset and an arrow in the sea, and then I put a fish, and that's what's in the sea.
Very nice.
So this is mine. I actually made scales and I added coral.
Oh, I love your
I'm also working on this one. Ooh, pretty.
That looks great, you guys. Wow. Take your time. Keep going. I love all those scales.
I wrote this, then that. I did like what's jump out of the water. I just made lunch.
Good.
That's awesome. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. Hi, Sammy.
So I came a bit late, so I just decided instead to draw one of my goldfish.
Oh, that's
I
cute.
have 4. I'm still working on some color details and stuff. I was thinking maybe the name Moana
Oh,
after the goldfish I'm painting.
that's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys are on. Go.
Hi.
Hi. This is mine.
Thank you.
This is mine.
Taylor, that looks really pretty. And is it Bellatrix?
All right, tell her mom.
Oops. That's okay. They can come back on. Hi, guys.
Hi. Here's my unfinished painting. And my name is Charlotte Smith. And here is another of mine.
Oh, you were doing the purple. That looks great. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hi.
Here's mine so far. I haven't made it very far, but we've been doing it with you every week, and today my cousin in Arizona is doing it with you. So And thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome. Thanks for doing it, and thanks for spreading the word and having your family do it with us too. That's awesome.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hi.
You're on.
Hi. This is my rainbow fish so far. I'm gonna blend them better whenever I do the second coat.
I like it. That looks great. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So you guys, if you have a lot of, they look fantastic. If you have a lot of room left on your canvas or your paper, add more fish. So if it's not taking up that much space, put more in. Usually fish are not by themselves. My little fish was in his goldfish bowl, but you know, put some more, and they could be different sizes and they can be going in different directions. So I make mine big and bold and simple so you can see it from far away. But you can easily squeeze in more fish if you have a lot of room. And if you've already painted it and it's hard to see, make your fish on another piece of paper and then cut it out and glue it on top. So you can make it a partial collage, right? So it doesn't have to be all one piece of paper, or you can keep adding to it with different paper. Think outside the box, be creative. I love that you're asking your family to join us. That's awesome. Wherever they're at, they can come in. A lot of grandparents are watching their grandchildren come on the show every day, and it makes them feel like they're with them, which is so great. Also, you guys, post the pictures so I can share them with everybody. And I am doing private parties. So what you do is, again, they're $75, and you get to pick the painting that you want to do, and you invite whoever you want to invite. So you can invite your classmates. I'm doing a lot of schools. So I have teachers doing it with their staff. I'm doing it at night, so like at 7 p.m., 4 p.m., 2 p.m., whatever time works in your schedule. So it will be a private party that we would do on Zoom. You would invite anybody that you want to be a part of the party, and that everybody would be on the screen, and then I would be teaching whatever painting it is that you want to do. On my website, artistheart.org has a page. It says Canvas Paintings, and there are just hundreds of photos of different things that we can do together. And I put some of your photos up on that page so you can see some of your photos on my website as well as on the Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook and you want to see some photos, definitely check out the website. You guys, I am on Facebook and YouTube. And if you're not on YouTube, just Artists at Heart Paint Party, you can subscribe there. And oh, we have Emma and Bella from the Florida Keys. Hi, girls.
Hi. This is mine. It's a Hawaiian fish because I was born in Hawaii.
Oh, that's cool.
It's called Humu Humu no Kumeku Apua'a.
Wow. And
and these are his friends, Squishy and Jelly.
Squishy and Jelly.
The little
Nice.
The one on the bottom, and Squishy's the one on the top.
That's awesome. Thank you. That looks great.
Thank you.
Thanks, girls.
Thank you.
All right, Megan's here too. Hi, guys.
And this is my picture. It's for my mom. And
Squishy and
someone
Nice.
wished for him. He's still alive, and they actually
That's
did
awesome.
dropped him
Thank
on
you.
the sand. And there's a
Wow,
sign
looks
here this
great.
side. Thank you.
Thanks, girls. You're a fish monster. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it.
And this is my picture.
Hi again. This is my finished project, and my fish's names are Rainbow and ice cream because he kind of looks like an ice cream cone.
I love it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Can you imagine ice cream fish? I wouldn't eat ice cream fish. I love that he did this shark with the big mouth. See, he thought of that all on his own. Again, I love when you guys get creative and think outside the box and do different things that I'm not doing, and then you share it with all of us, and then you inspire us and give all of us different ideas. Now, if you've done the bubbles with us before, all you have to do to create bubbles are find little brown things around your house that you can trace. A cap to something, a marker cap, a cap to anything that's round and find different circle sizes and then trace them. And you can do it in white paint, or you can do it in white color pencil or white crayon, but bubbles are always fun. It looks like, you know, just definitely part of the water. You guys, it was such a fun, great day. So again, I have to thank the Greater Cleveland Aquarium and Laura for joining us. It was a treat. And I am so appreciative that you guys joined me today and experimented and tried and were patient. And I want you to pay it forward. Yesterday, I posted a link. Dr. Amy is one of the doctors who go on the TV every day with Governor DeWine, and she was posting some artwork that kids had sent her. So yesterday, she posted also the importance of art. I put the link on the Artist at Heart Paint Party page on Facebook. So if you guys want to mail Dr. Amy some artwork, that would be awesome. You can give it to your mailman. You can hang it in the window. You can create your own little art gallery. You can make a card. You can make a school of fish, okay? Think outside the box, be creative, pay it forward, be kind to everybody, and I will see you guys same time, same place tomorrow for our Flamingo Friday. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.